groundbreaking event aimed at revitalizing Nigeria's agricultural sector. Honorable Gift Jumbo, Senior Special Assistant of the President on Community Engagement for the South-South region, spearheaded a national dialogue and awards ceremony themed National Convergence for the Renewed Hope Agenda. The event, which brought together politicians, traditional rulers, and key stakeholders, focused on advancing community-driven development and economic empowerment through agriculture.
Solid gathering, road to South-South, the National Convergence for the Renewed Hope Agenda. We are here today as leaders, stakeholders, and patrons, but most importantly, as partners, committed to a vision of unity, growth, and progress for our beloved nation, Nigeria. Let me first extend my gratitude to His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, whose renewed agenda inspires us to imagine a Nigeria that works for every citizen, regardless of region, ethnicity, or social standing. This agenda is a call to action, a beacon of hope, and a pathway toward the Nigeria of our dreams. I also wish to thank the governors of the 6 states of the South-South region, Akwa, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, and River states. These states are known for their rich cultural heritage, economic contributions, particularly in oil and gas, and agricultural potentials. Our distinguished guests from across these geopolitical zones, our royal fathers, and the tireless community leaders who are the backbone of the Women Economic Empowerment Policy Domestication Workshop and the launch of Project M from the Soil. To the friends of the South-South, investors, and patriotic Nigerians here today, your presence communicates the strength of collaboration and our shared commitment to peace, unity, and national development. The South-South region, with its immense economic contributions, rich cultural heritage, and untapped potential, is at the heart of our nation's development. This event is not just about highlighting our region's strength. It's about fostering partnerships and building bridges that unite us as Nigerians. The platform, Road to South-South, serves as a convergence for dialogue, innovation, and action. It echoes the spirit of national unity and collaboration, reaffirming our collective resolve to address pressing challenges and seize the emerging opportunities. Another exciting reason for the National Conference today, we will launch our impact reports, which highlights the obvious milestones that showcase how the Renewed Hope Agenda has empowered communities, the lives of citizens, and inspired progress in our dear region. We hope this report will serve as an inspiration to us and others to do more towards nation building. We also unveiled the Pitching Band, a groundbreaking initiative that invites bold entrepreneurs, visionary investors, and forward-thinking partners to explore the South-South. The South-South has vast investment opportunities. This segment reflects our commitment to promoting innovation, creating jobs, and driving economic growth. Call to action. This convergence is a movement, a call to action that every individual here today is to play future of not just the South region alone, but Nigeria at large.
In her address, Honorable John Bull emphasized the grassroots nature of the initiative, highlighting the critical role women and youth play in transforming Nigeria's agricultural landscape. She outlined the Community Trust Fund project, which aims to raise 10 billion naira to regionalize farming in South-South region. According to Honorable John Bull, the project seeks to unlock the region's vast agricultural potential, which has long been overshadowed by the dominance of the oil and gas sector.
It is an honor to welcome you all to this pivotal fundraising section of this gathering, where we introduce the beginning of a life-transforming initiative for the people of the South-South region. In the past 7 months, as mandated by the President, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, I and my team have reached out to the 6 states of the South-South region. 7 months of relentless ground-level research, community engagement, and deep listening have revealed an extraordinary truth. Our women and youth are not waiting for opportunities. They are creating them. They stand ready and prepared to till the ground of possibilities and cultivate a future far beyond mere survival from oil and gas. Our journey began with conversations, thousands of them, with women in cooperative societies, with young entrepreneurs dreaming of agricultural innovation, with communities who have long understood that their lands hold more promises than their current circumstances suggest. The President listened, we learned, and most importantly, the President, His Excellency, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, is committed to a vision where economic empowerment is not a distant promise, but an immediate, tangible reality. On July 18, 2024, we launched Project Pen on the Soil, a tool toward the implementation of the Women's Economic Empowerment Policy. This is not a top-down intervention, but a grassroots movement rising from collective aspirations of community participation. The common denominator here is that women and youth are ready to till the ground.
Mr. Martins Onakpoma, CEO of Quebec Foods and Make We Go Farm Initiative, in an interview with press, emphasized the importance of collaboration and the role of investors in driving the success of the initiative.
Okay, I'm Onakpoma Martins, the president and founder of Quebec Foods Processing Industrial Parks Limited, the convener of Make We Go Farm, and official partner to the National Fiscal Program as well. Today is where it takes me back to memory a few years back. I happen to be come from South. When this initiative of the Make We Go Farm and what I do today in Quebec started a few years back from my local government back then in Delta State. I happen to be from the North local government, Delta State, where you have one of these space stations. The interpretary station leads into. So coming from the effort of one of the essays to the President of Community Engagement, which is Honorable Gift Jumbo, making sure that the renewal hope agenda of our President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to get to communities to see that every community across the country see the impact of his administration. So today, the official launch of the End from the Soil project initiative was launched at the State House, where we are today, to ensure that agriculture is not taken to another level as far as South is concerned, which has also been my concern over the years, because the rate at which we too much believe in this oil of the pain from Niger Delta has actually given me a great concern, especially illegal boundary and all that has given me a very great concern on how we can bring our youth into agriculture, because there's an enormous of money being generated from this illegal refined processes and all that, which I have also looked at. If the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology could actually look into that area, see how we can bring these young sharks who are into illegal refineries and all that, to see that they are properly trained, to see that most of our refineries or modular refineries are actually looked into. So it has actually given me a concern that if food has become a major issue, how best are we going to now begin to bring our youth in Niger Delta, bringing them from the mindset of oil to agriculture? So I think what the office of the special advisor to the president on community engagement has done today is in line with our initiative of Make We Go Farm. So when we say F from the soil, it means that the newest gold mine in Niger Delta on South region should come from agriculture. The Make We Go Farm initiative. So whether we call it a different name, all what we are trying to do is that everybody to go back to agriculture. So it's not out of place. Just like we have already had in mind to see that, okay, we work in synergy, like what we have mentioned earlier a few months back, is how we can focus and see that from we begin to harness the trade station opportunities to see that agriculture goes right. So in order to do that, this initiative should also be carried out by other SAOs to the president of community engagement, giving priority to agriculture, which will not drive food security and leading to food sufficiency. You can see that all through the event or summit, I can call it, there were a lot of presentation by various states. You saw the one from Edo, you saw the one from Bayelsa. It's a good initiative to see that every community begin to look into agriculture as a key something. So any from the soil, like I said, it aligns with the Make We Go Farm initiative. And what are we trying to achieve is to see that every community goes back to agriculture. So we'll be working hand in hand with them, with the SA, to ensure that both initiative and the National Food Stamp Program works together, because the National Food Stamp Program is to also lead to a massive way of off-taking. Because if you are going to farm and there's no well structure for off-taking, becomes a problem. So with the Make We Go Farm initiative, and what we're trying to do is to make sure that everybody goes back to farm, and bringing us this initiative together, it will help to make things work faster. It does boil down to making sure that we have more youth into agriculture. And for us, we are also targeting how we can dispossess urban cities. So urban and rural city discongestion should be what we're looking at now. We now migrate people back from the urban cities into the rural communities, because we have the urban cities overpopulated and agricultural activities are not on the height and all that like that. So for we, what we have done so far now is to ensure that everyone should be able to farm by making an equity contribution, while financial institutions now make 60%, 65% as a kind of a loan facility. Today, a trust fund has been launched for a 10 billion naira funding for the South End from the Soil project initiative. So I think they have a structure already on ground, which we feel that having all the governors in South, especially the governors' wives, since we are looking at driving more women, encouraging more women, because if you go to South, you discover that more women are into more of liberal jobs. A few years back, I did a write-up on the strength of a woman. A woman will go to farm, come back and prepare meal, take care of the children they are sick, they are there, and also meet the needs of their husband. So I think with this initiative, you can see that today we have more women. Most of those who actually did practical agriculture, if you go around the exhibition stand, is that more women should be given opportunity. And this is what we're also looking at. To have more women, at least give 60% of women in terms of gender support on it, and also looking at 20% of those who are with disability, to ensure that they are included into partly 20% of them included into processing and packaging than the practical tilling of the soil and all that. So it's a good initiative, and we are ready to support the president right from that issue. And I want Nigerians to also know that The president have also made it clear that nobody should sympathize with him. He feels the pain of Nigerians at this particular time and has also assured and also pleaded that everybody should contribute their quota to see that we transform this country. I want to say this as a maybe you can take it as a final note. 2025 has a lot to be done. What we have seen in 2024, even though we are not trying to project that Nigerians should go hunger, the best thing we must do for 2025 is to go back to agriculture, go back to farming. And that is why for us in Quebec Food, what we have done is the issue of you not having access to farmland is totally eradicated. Access to funds to do that is totally eradicated. So with what we have seen today, it means that a lot of opportunities are also coming up. If 10 billion is being raised at a trust fund to finance agriculture in terms of this help from the soil initiative for South South, I think other states should do that. I think Ekiti State recently did something that gave me more courage that there is hope. The governor recently launched and established a private off-taking company to off-take farm produce so that it will enable it cut off these middlemen issues. Because middlemen issues has actually caused to hiking of food price processes. So Ekiti State now has set the place running where a company is being set up by the state government to see that they buy farm produce from the farmers that also financing to avoid the issue of hiking of food prices in the state. So I think it's a good initiative and we all need to work together to achieve greater results and feed the ordinary Nigerian.
He echoed the call for more youth involvement in agriculture, stressing that transitioning from an oil-independent economy to an agriculture-driven one is crucial for the long-term prosperity of the South-South region and Nigeria as a whole. Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.